Noon peeps, here we are, we have drill, big pile of plastic, it's going to turn into filtery type thing. Oh, two hands would be helpful. Ooh. Big pile of plastic, magically appear there in a moment. It won't actually, it'll appear outside. And here's one I did earlier, it's a Blue Peter special, so let's go show you that. I will be back in a moment, we'll just pause you. Through the magic of time, we have one that we did earlier, commonly known as a Blue Peter special. Now, you can notice the obvious errors. It's wetting its bars, it's taking a leak on them. So the next one's going to have little pipes rather than holes in the bottom. We've also got any other hitches with it? Yeah, the muck is collecting around the edges on the bottom. So, don't know how to stop that. Might remove that splash plate there. You can see it, that bit. Yeah, that was to stop the water running down and straight out the hole, which we didn't want, obviously. But as you can see, it's been on there less than 12 hours. Actually, just over 12 hours. But it is collecting a nice amount of muck, which means the water will be cleaner eventually. It helps if you can see all of it, and we will have a nice filter system. Now this one's only doing about 5,000 litres, so I'm not overly stressed about this one clogging like that, because to be honest it can stay like that until the water reaches, where's the level on this one? About there, which is where the top of the gauze is, because I use the gauze as a seal, because these boxes are so flexible. Yeah, it was nearly impossible to get a seal on the sides. So, there we go. That's what we're going to be making in component form. Here we go. Oh, while I'm here, radish. Strange voice appears because there's food possibly available. Bamboo leaf. Ooh, wasp. Get out on it. I think that might be beetroot. I wouldn't swear to it. The wife planted it. Yeah. Might be 2 rows of beetroot there, or it could be carrots. Yeah, it is the wife we're on about here. It could be carrots or it could be something else. And she threw something in the potato bucket as well, which appears to be coming up as well. I should let her plant things from now on. They grow for her. Mind you, I'm not doing bad on the potato front. Look. They're nice, big and leggy. I hope there's as many potatoes underneath as there is green on the top. There we go. Right, let's move back inside. Right, here we go. We're going to make some holes in this wonderful box. Well, I'm not quite sure it's wonderful. So far, costs on this project are £30 for 3 boxes with lids. £8.73 for stainless steel screws and nuts, 100 of each. That was from screw whatever it is. Yes, you know the one. And what else have we had to buy? Oh, 20 quid's worth of filter material, which gave me 2 meters by 1.2 meters. Don't ask me in inches. That was £19.95, I think, off eBay. The Mesh Company. Never found a better one. Right, let's find a middle before we cut holes in it. Always good. Somewhere there, as she says. What's that? That's upside down. Let's get a ruler we can read. Hey, that one will be good. 17. 8.5. Somewhere there. Does that look like middle? Yeah, that's not far off actually. Good enough for me then. Right, we want hole in it. Preferably holes that don't come any lower than... Why is the centimetres always on the wrong side of the ruler? Have you awkward kids? 21 mil from that bottom edge. It's got to be a minimum of that. Otherwise we'll chew up the bottom of the box and end up... Yeah, that'll do. Close enough. We'll come down the spot. Oh, and we'll skid up. There we go. Right, there was a Mr. Man I listened to on YouTube who said if you go backwards with your old cutters, you don't have to clear as much rubbish. So we're going to try it. Let's have a look. Actually, that side's quite clean. Other side's still as gnarly, mind you, so I don't see as it makes that much difference. If you're going to clean one, you might as well clean both. Sorry about that. I left the knife outside last night. It was naughty, so it got locked out for the night for not being home in time for dinner. Or was that me? Get off of there, and you. Come on. It's the only thing I hate about polythene type boxes. They always leave you that horrible edge when you cut them. And if you do anything too violent to them, they go crack, and that's the end of your box. Right, good for that one. Need to check it on a pipe bit. Pipe bit. That one there's got holes in it. Yeah, I might have to go down the size for what I want to do on the bottom. I might check that on a junk bit. Smaller hole. Yeah, I think that's a bit too small personally. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's fitting inside this one. It's just going to be a pain, so we'll have to do with what we've got and use some glue. Some sticky stuff. Stuff for sticking. Right, where do we need the next hole? We need the next here. At here. Oh, glasses. What are they doing on there? Shoot, I know why they're on there. The wife turned up last night and said, "It's dinner time, come in." I know it. Right, what we got there? We've got 14.5, which is 7 and a dot. And since my dots are about as accurate as snot, it's somewhere there. We need to come down at least 21, we told ourselves. Which that is, but we'll give it a couple of extra mil just for fun. And that's where we're going to knock an hole through this bit. Just for the fun of it. If I can get the drill to land where me... Excuse me. That was going the right way. Crappy both sides. Since you're going to be cleaning it anyway, it just doesn't take much time. Although that bit's a bit awkward, I will admit. one side done. I know it's bad for the environment and everything, plastic, but it's a damn dandy material to have around in all its forms. Right, that one doesn't have to be watertight anyway, so as long as it's not furry, I don't care. There we go, done. Right, that's the holes in the box. Okay, well, the ones I want to do for the moment. What we got to do, are you all watching this? We're going to put that there like that, and put that there like that, and that. There we go. Cut an hole like that, or maybe down to there, and then we're going to sticky that on there, and that on there, with that bit down there and all, yeah, with various holes in them, and a bit of mesh over at top. Have we all got that? Okay. So what we'll do first is just try joining it together without all the tools being sat on the bench, even though I want them in a bit. I'll leave them over here. Oh, I've got a roll of sellotape in here. It's a new game. Let's sellotape it together. Oh, bloody hell is that? Ew, get out and walk. Right, we need this to fit in that box over there. Or even better, the one that I just made holes in. So, let's have our box back, even though we just put it down there. Let's have our spacing, because we know that is the right height for that look. And we know, what else do we know? Christmas is normally in December. I think. I wouldn't swear to it. Ooh, let's modify those lines. Modified. Right. Well, that one needs changing. Some idiot didn't do grooving on the top. And that one needs changing. Right, we've got a shed load of silly little bits of sanding. At the top there is a indent up the top, and I haven't put it on the plastic, so I'm going to pause while I mark it up and go and sand the bugger down. You probably can't see what I'm on about. And here we go. Camera hike. Just there is a dent in the box, so I've got to go and cut it so the dent fits the plastic, sort of like that. Now, are we ready for this? Through the magic of pausing both the phone, camera, video recorder, whatever, through the magic of crap, here we go. No editing, we're just going to pause you. And here we are, back again. Through the magic of time, they now fit. And through me fucking around. Sorry, shouldn't swear. For me mucking around, we are now going to drill some holes. If I can get the drill down to the right size. And through complete lack of regard for my own workbench, we are going to drill a hole, I don't know, about there. And one about, quick measurement, yeah, there. As you see, I measured those accurately, and what we will actually do on the other side is go 30, 32 and 105. Turn the ruler around, I might even stand a chance then. 32, somewhere there. And 105 ish is about there. And then, because these are like 10p rulers out of Q&B, that one's even covered in paint. Take the flash off the, I don't think it's called flash, it's just where it fans out on you on the back side. It's just where you push too hard. But it's plastic, it's hard not to. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, right, if I explain to you, it'll be a lot easier. Can you actually see? Yeah, sort of. Move it forward a bit, there you go. That won't cure the problem, but it'll just make me feel better. We're going to move that over there like that, and put it where it's meant to be, and then we're going to put this up here like this, and then we're going to lift that up there, and we're going to mark it. Yeah, so lift it up there like that. So we know it's in the right place in the bottom. We know we've got it tight where we want it up the top. And then hopefully the sharp is long enough to leave a nice blue circle on the top, but not absolutely nothing on the bottom. So as per last time, find yourself an implement that can mark through the plastic, which in my case is a small screwdriver that is so cheap that even the cheap people wouldn't take it. You pull your plastics to where you want them, and with a bit of luck, but not in this case because I'm not having any, with a bit of luck, he says for a second time. Anything? No such thing. So that's not going to work. So I'll pause you while I go and find a pen that's long and stupid. Back in a moment. Option number 2, since we can't find one. Blacked it up a bit. I would use Engineer's Blue, but it's not something I've had for quite some time. Give yourself a mark. And there we go. We have one there, one there. Drag it out and drill a hole in it. Yeah, which way are we going to drill this hole? He says, drill it through the wood. Yes, I know. Right, we'll do it over the edge. Yeah. As I said, I don't give two hoots about the top of this bench. It's junk wood. Was only ever there to support the metal bender, which at the moment isn't being used, but I haven't taken it off yet. Right, because that was dry wipe, we can just rub it off, and nobody knows we cheated, except me. And of course I will blab it to everybody on YouTube. Alright, let's have a look if that works. Not at all, he says. Well, that one sort of did. Where's that all gone? Oh, there we are. Okay, let's stick a nut and bolt in it. Well, they're technically screws, but... Some nice young woman at that screwy place found them for me in their catalogue because I couldn't find bugger all, and cheered me up no end. Don't need to be on tight, we're only test fitting as such. Although there's always a good possibility with me, a test fit turns out to be permanent. You never know. Right. There we go. We have a nut installed by a nut. Don't need to be tight. Right. That looks alright. It's nearly in the right place as well. Good God, something went wrong. Alright, let's try this one. Yeah, it's not quite as long as the other one. This is the disadvantage of using hips and not bending it to a set formula. Like there. Because we didn't use a set formula for bending it. Yeah, it's sort of slightly here and slightly there. By set formula, I mean build a bending frame, jig, yeah, put the plastics in, heat it up till it went totally soft in all directions. Yeah, bend it to where we want it with the jig, yeah, and then hold it there until it's gone cold. And we didn't do that, we just stuck it over a piece of wood and bent it. Cause that was the quickest way. Missed or pissed, one of the two. Hold further this way and further that way. Try that again. And for 7 points, your next contestant is going to draw circles on a dry white marker. Would you like to phone a friend? Yeah, bloody right I would. Okay, I can see one. Where's the other bugger? Let's try again. Third time! Don't like it this time, I'm going to get a paintbrush. Ah, there it is. Right, we've got half a dozen holes to choose from. Yeah, no problems. Budge time! Let's try that one. And that one. Came back up with crappy ruler. Didn't do that on the other one yet. Came front up with glove. God, that was a bit close to the edge. Throw a bit of plastic in. I would say throw the nut in, but unfortunately if there was anybody here I'd be picked up and opened in a box. Some would say that's not a bad thing. Oh, I've got 90 degree on the floor. I knew I was missing one. Alright, let's see if we can guarantee fit or whether we totally banjax that. I think that really is way too close to there, but there you go. Alright. Eins. Finger's not working. There we go. My God, they actually lined up. And I didn't re-drill them without pausing. Did you see that? Guesswork? Just not good enough, is it? Actually getting things right with guesswork. How can that be? Right. I'll give them a little squidge anyway. Just to hold them so when we do the bottom, it's not wibbling everywhere. That's a technical term, by the way, wibbling. It's what children do when the bottom lip goes. It's what anything you're holding when it wobbles around and you don't want it to, it's wibbling. Right, so we've got a top bit. Just going to hold the whole frame up at the right height, he says, and then wonders why that one's lifting when it was short a minute ago. No, it's twisting. So, there we go. And then it sinks to the bottom like that. There we go. But not a problem, it can twist for all it wants at the moment. Right. Piece of plastic. Dirty side, clean side. Dirty side, clean side. Who cares side? Throw it in there. Right, that's going there. That's to join these bottom two bits together and hold them as far apart as possible, he says. Being wildly optimistic he can find something to actually hold them apart while he drills it. I did say wildly optimistic, didn't I? If that was, and that's bollocks bigger, it'd be lovely. Have I got a bit that's that's private's bigger? No, they're all gigantically bigger. Yeah, much too big. Well, that's only half an inch bigger. Nah, twisting it too far. Oh, what about that offcut? No, that's huge as well. I don't really want to go and make a jig, you know. Tell you what we'll do. We'll cheat. We'll put a piece of plastic in that gives us just the tightness we want. There we go. Right. Make sure that's tight up that end. Make sure the bit of wood's underneath, which it is. And I want 2 holes towards the centre. 2 or 4. I don't know. I'm going to pause you a minute while I just have a look at the other one. Yeah, me again. I know. Nobody wants me here. Even I don't want me here. Right, we're going to go about there-ish and there-ish. What's the logic in that? Well, there's got to be this bit which clamps my mesh down. I'm going to stop in a minute and go and have a cup of tea, and I might start again later. So I'll drill these two just to get them out of the way, then we're going for a cup of tea. So there may be a part 2 and a part 3 and a part 4 in this. So let's drill them anyway, and then when that bit's done, shithead. Didn't say that, honestly. I didn't. Wasn't me. There we go, that's it for now. There we go, end of part 1. 2, 4, 6 holes and 4 bits of plastic. That's it for today. It's time to say goodbye. Why don't you subscribe, like me, hate me, who cares? And have a nice day. Bye.